Oh, you guys are going to like this one. This one's about doing the impossible. Are you ready? I was watching this little bug walk across the water with no effort, as if it was natural. And God said, "Watch how the bug walks on the water, and it has no brain in its head. Yet man with a brain cannot." Showing all you need to walk on water is faith that you can. It doesn't require thinking. It is an action word, doing. Man thinks of how to do it rather than just believing he can and then doing it. You can't think your way into my kingdom. You get there by faith, by believing, by doing my will, not thinking and talking about my will. Go and do it. I don't make people great. They make themselves great by obeying me. Disobey me, and you'll never be great, not in my kingdom. You choose to obey me, and in doing so, what I have planned for you is great, greater than anything you could have ever planned or dreamed of. Look at how nature doesn't fight with the water. It either floats, swims, or sinks. If it fears the water, it sinks. If it fights the water, it drowns. Man fights with water. Therefore, he only wears himself out and drowns. If he could only float, trusting he can float, believe he will float, understand the water, become one with it, and you will not fear it. When you don't fear the water, it won't overtake you, and you'll be able to work with the water and do the impossible. Understand the impossible, don't fear it. Become part of it. Then you can do the impossible. If you don't understand the impossible or fear it, you won't do the impossible. Work with the impossible. Become one with it, not separate from it. Then your fear of it will disappear and your faith will take over. I've called you all to do the impossible, yet I've not seen you do it, because you think about it, keeping it separate from you and me when it is a part of us. Become the impossible. Think about it, breathe it, believe it. It must come into being. A feather has enough sense to know that if it stays on top of the water, if it goes with the water rather than fight it, it can float on top and not sink. Don't fight where you are. It's there that I've called you to do the impossible. Just look around you. You either see through the eyes of defeat or see through the eyes of the impossible. My people perish for lack of faith. Faith moves the mountain because faith moves me.